What's going on, geometry? Question 7 and 8. Draw a sketch for each problem and then answer each prompt. All right, so I'm going to do question 7. So I need to draw a sketch for number 7. It says B is between N and A. All right, so I'm going to start off with a segment. Okay, now B is between N and A, so B has to be somewhere on the segment that's not at the endpoints. N will be at one endpoint, and A will be on the other endpoint. So we have those 3 points right there. And that gives me my picture. All right, next, BA is 5x. So I might want to write that down. This right here is 5x. So from B to A, that's 5x. BA is 5x. NA, well, that's the whole thing. So NA, which is 9x minus 13, that's the entire segment N to A, or A to N, however you want to say it. And then finally, NB is 15. So from N to B, we got 15 right there. All right, that is my setup. I need to find X and NA. Okay, so when you're dealing with these types of segments, these types of pictures, what you always want to do is start with your geometric equation, the segment addition postulate. So if you take the length of NB and you add it to the length of BA, this will equal NA. Notice I didn't write NBA because we're talking about the segments, right? NA is the name of the segment. And then now you can just substitute. Since NB has already been defined as 15, I'm going to write 15. BA has been defined as 5x. I'm going to write 5x plus the 15 is equal, and NA is 9x minus 13. All right, now we're going to solve this. I know you guys generally like to solve by getting rid of the 13 first or the 15. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take away the 15. I'm not a huge fan of doing it that way, but most of you do it that way anyway. So we get 5x equals 9x minus 28. Next, I'm going to get rid of that 9x from both sides. So we're taking that 9x away. And this gives us negative 4x is equal to negative 28. Divide both sides by that negative 4. And we get x equals 7. Now that answers this question. Find x. X is 7. But now we need to answer the question, what is NA? Now NA is from there to there, right? So 9x minus 13. So I'm going to write NA is equal to 9x minus 13. Now, if you leave your answer like that, you're kind of a bonehead because you know what x is. There's no reason to write a variable. Why not just type in or write in what x is? So we're going to write in 7. All right, no boneheads. All right, so we go 9 times 7 is 63 minus 13 is 50. So we just found out that NA is equal to 50. And that's question number 7. Question number 8, draw the picture. T is the midpoint of segment AV. All right, so T is the midpoint. So I have a segment that has a start and a stop. And in the middle, I have T. Now, to show that it's the midpoint, I'm going to show that both sides of the segment, both sides of T are congruent, and then it starts at either A or V, depending on how you perceive it. Next, we have AT is 3x plus 5. So I'm going to write 3x plus 5 is what AT is. All right, and then AV is 76. So this whole thing is 76. All right, find X and AT. Find X and AT. So there's 2 different ways you can do this problem. I like the way that just uses the whole number since we have the whole number. So that means we know that the whole thing is 76, but since T splits the 76 in half, right? It says that's the midpoint right there. It says it right there. T is the midpoint. We know that both sides of the T is going to be congruent. So I'm going to say that this side, so we got to take 76 and cut it in half, right? That would be 3 with a remainder of 1, carry the 6, 8, 16, 0 remainder. All right, so we know that it's going to be 38 over here and 38 over here. And there's your equation. 3x plus 5 has to equal 38. So we write that down. 3x plus 5 is equal to 38. Subtract the 5. We get 3x is equal to 33. Divide by 3. We get x is equal to 11. So we can show the work if we need to. But our answer is still just x equals 11. Now, we don't have to plug it in because we already found AT. We just found out that AT was 38, and that's how we got the 11. So AT equals 38. And there's my second part.